Right. We are live. Let's post the link in the chats. And we can be off. Right, link posted. Welcome everyone to Fumbling Around in Live Arena. As you might know, earlier today I was a lucky motherfucker and I have pulled this. It's been almost a year of Chimera. It's my first ever Stormcrawler. It's amazing to use on mirrors. I'm extremely happy to have it, and let's see what it can do. Unfortunately, it's not going to be representative because of the whole off-season live arena thing. It will probably be mostly kids, but we'll make do with what we have. On 5-star level, it gets up to 75% chance. It also starts adding a little bit of speed, so I might be somewhat out of sync with my Gizmak. As of now, both Maris and Gizmak are 3 to 8 speed, and well, I'd love to have some more red gemstones to slot in, but the most important stuff is, I believe, already there, which is more damage when we kill someone and more damage from counterattacks. Well, I stand corrected. The most important stuff is, I think, the additional turn gemstone. Where is that one? No. Yeah, the double down one is extremely good for Stormcrawler, as you put out stuns and there you go. And an extra turn after killing an enemy is also pretty good. As for the red ones, Bloodthirsty Purpose, you only need one. It will stack faster if there's 2 of them, but no real benefit. Rolls to defense, maybe, but not really needed for Maris. He is a glass cannon anyway. Alright. If you haven't seen the graphic video by any chance, the link will be in the description down below. And let's get to it. We'll play a few fights, maybe our usual 20. And we'll see if we have good matchups. This one right here is not very good for us. And he stole our horse. Man, oh man. I see this guy for the first time ever, and I already dislike him. I wasn't going to first pick galathir. I was going to first pick horse for a change. But no, he had to go and steal it. Oh well. We'll take our revenge very soon. Assuming the dude actually picks... Wow. Someone is actually potentially dangerous if there's some gear to go with these heroes. I definitely want Carnage. I would like to pick up Gizmo, but I don't really like picking them up not in the last slot, so let's go with Empress. A red hero versus blue nice should be fine. Alright. Kaja and Crixia. Do we go Burns? We do go Burns. Why would we not? Kaja is a cleanse here. Crixia is also a cleanse, but Crixia should be a bit slower. I'm assuming he will ban Shu. Let's roll with it. Yeah, he bans Shu. Let's see if my galathir is faster than them. Which at this rating he might be. I don't really remember what Osgurn does. I'm surprised I even remember his name. He's a kind of dwarf mans, right? Does something with Terminators and is a dwarf. Okay. My dude. Let's go with Terminator Phil. Oh. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't remember. Okay, let's fear them. Let's strip the stone skins just in case. And I believe we are going to try to wreck them. Yeah, my friend here is killed by his lack of gear. GG. Wasn't unfortunately anyhow useful for us to test the Stormcaller, but a win is a win. More useless librarian win gear chests with 5-star gear. I swear to God, my dude, what the fuck? We are denied our boy Maris again. And he picks Neve. Okay. We are going to roll with Carnage Embers again. And to be perfectly honest, in this setup, I'm inclined to ban Noelle. She is usually built in high resist. And stone skin and whatnot. So when we kill the whole team, what is left is Noelle, who revives and freezes my whole team as well. Very annoying. Though, on the other hand, good old Burn champion would probably do as well, and Neve, go away. He bans Galathir, which is reasonable. Galathir is my only block debuffs, so the only thing that protects me from those bombs. Am I fast enough for this bullshit? I think I am, yeah. Let's burn the skins off. And then we'll flip. And then we'll kill, surprisingly, not a lot of them. Okay. What do I like the least about this? 3 fucking weak hits. We are only saved by the grace of Embers. Oops. Should I? What a pity. GG. Yeah, but this is sadly not very useful for us. I want a first pick. I want the first pick, and I want to pick the horse. And this is also a strong account. Finally, we got someone strong, and we got to pick the horse. And I also might have to switch the blessing to a Reaper finally. But we'll see about that later. So this is a strong account. He lies about having no Siphi, by the way. He has a Siphi, but we don't really care. We don't fear Siphi right now. I would like to grab a Carnage. And then for the last slot, I have no idea what I want. We don't have the last pick though, as we had the first one. So it has to be something safe. Yeah, okay, Neve and Siphi together. Love this. But he only has Embrace for DPS, so he can't pick Marie in his last slot, which is very nice for us. So yeah. Odin. A second speed. Okay, let's go with Gizmek. That's our usual pick. And we can see if Gizmek is still faster than the horse. We might need to glyph a bit of speed on Gizmek. He should have space. Yeah, well, fuck you too, dude. I don't know if I want to leave Arshnar in. Yeah, okay, let's do the obvious thing. It might be the wrong thing, but we'll still do it. Neve doesn't have a sheep, so we'll be able to... Alright, Siphi goes first. Siphi goes first in this probably in protection, so we might have done goofed right here. Let's... Yeah, that is some massive protections. Let's go and try for strip. I would love to strip Embers. Resisted. Resisted. What the actual fuck? Yeah, nice 3% there, bro. Nice 3%. Okay, do we kill any of them through block damage? If we do, we are fine. But we do not, and Neve also. Yeah. No, we are fucked here. Thanks to those 3%. We are completely fucked. Maybe if Marius gets a turn, which I highly doubt he will. I can't do shit to anyone here. And Armand is going to steal our telemeter. Yeah, right. Yeah, I can't do shit. I mean, I would say GG, but it was about 1,000 accuracy galathir. What the fuck are you doing resisting it? This mechanic is bullshit. Oh well. Nothing we can do about the 3%. Oh, finally, someone who does not first pick the horse. Thank you, my dude. Thanks a lot. Let's gamble on the fact that he doesn't have a galathir, so I can pick him later. Embers is picked, well, fine. Fine by me. Yeah, galathir and Gizmek last pick. Who do I dislike here the most? I'm fine with the queen, probably. Let's remove the reset. Okay. He doesn't like Gizmek, probably stone skins. Understandable. Perfectly understandable that. Let's see how we go. So I have 3 buffs, I can afford to have 4 more. I can afford to boost with galathir, but I can afford to flip. And some lucky strips there. By now I can afford to buff, but it will throw decreased defense on me. That's annoying. Let's just stun them all. Alright. I mean, clearly this works, and also clearly Maris hits extremely hard in this specific situation, which makes me think that the dude didn't have good enough gear. But GG. And what we do have in here is that in 5 battles we got to test Maris once. Not the best, but also we got to test Maris. Let's continue with that. Yeah, we got to test Maris once, and we got to have a reasonably strong matchup once, and those were different fights, which is less than ideal. Oh well, we have plenty of time. I want to grab Carnage, and I want to grab Speed. He has a double speed lead and bombs. Let's bait the ban. Let's bait the ban, and let's also use stone skin removal services. I expect Galathir to get banned here. We'll see what actually happens. Kinda sus, this brimstone. Yeah, I know, monkey, go away. This brimstone on Nishak is kinda sus. Kinda makes me think he is not built for arena properly. Might be still good for bombs, but I would expect lethal blows if this was a serious build. Alright. We buff And now it's my turn to buff, and now I'm immune to bombs. Good luck. You engage. Okay, that was actually smart. But also... Goodbye, sweet prince. You killed yourself. Was that an accuracy Embers build? I don't remember anymore. Does any Embers buff removal work without accuracy like it does with the Stone Skin? Or does he need Stone Skin for everything that isn't? Does he need accuracy for anything that isn't Stone Skin? I don't remember. Alright, we deny the horse once again. Let's scare him off with galathir. I don't want to fight this. Please leave. Please leave and let me to pick my other fight in which I can use the horse. My friend, please leave. Don't make me do anything that we will both regret. I totally will. Watch me. We actually love to see how many people get Embrace. He's reasonably easy to get if you have a half decent team. It's probably easy to find a clan that kills Chimera for double chests, and then if you are doing a few 100 million on Nightmare Hider, you are probably ready to one key the RP levels of Chimera as well, and then it's just a matter of time. And then you get an amazing champ, which didn't require a lot of investment. I imagine these days, for newer accounts, you would get Embers before you get Carnage or Marius, because those are both quite a sweaty enterprise. Do we care for this, or do we straight up kill them? You know what, let's be thorough, safe and everything. The weak hits Fiesta, but Carnage comes to the rescue. Reaction is also a good idea on Embers. One of the Embers build options that I've seen was 6-piece Merciless, 3-piece Reaction. Personally, I can't do that, but hey Suko, glad to see you here. And we are denied the horse once again, for fuck's sake. Please, may I have the horse? I'm here to test my horse. That's my new storm color. Instead, I'm forced to pick galathir once again. Do I Odin or do I Commodus? Let's go Commodus. Let's go Commodus and let's go Gizmak and let's delete Sifi. He chooses violence and bans my speed as well. But it is a little bit of a trick one. Because my galathir is pretty fucking fast as well. So let's stop Odin from interfering. We could not remove any other stone skin, which is fine. And now, somehow, Commodus is faster than everything else. GG. Finally. Why, thank you, my dude, for leaving me the horse. Now, please don't ban it. Please. Ban the god here. Or maybe sure. Or maybe... I was going to say, or maybe Carnage, or maybe Gizmek, but you pick them yourselves. Oh shit, okay. I'm definitely going for... I don't really want to go for two supports. On the other hand, Marie is going to be a ban bait. Let's put her closer to the front, so the sheep activates earlier, hopefully. I have no idea if that actually works in live arena. The team order there is wonky at best. I have no idea what Leonardo does. I have an idea what Arnon does, and it's nothing good. So the proper answer to this would be Commodus. And I want to delete Zeke just in case. He deletes my Commodus, fair enough, but now I have speed advantage. And also, seriously, what the fuck does Leonardo do? I'll go read his skills if I lose. Probably not important otherwise. Do I want a shield? I do actually. And now the big question is, do I want to buff? Because that would drop my shield from Maris. Oh well. What could possibly go wrong? Boom, boom, boom. Only one stun. Annoying. But his Arnorn is weak ass. Do I go for this? I do. GG. But this is clearly a gear advantage. Oh well, a win is win, and we got to use the horse. That sounds good. So that's the second horse application. Well, thank you, my dude. So yeah, another 5 fights, and we got to use the horse for the second time. Good stuff. We can keep going, I think. Yeah, we can keep going. We can keep going for a while more. Let's go. Alright, OBV. That's someone possibly with a stronger account. And also possibly stealing my horse, because first pick is not mine again. I haven't kept track, but surely feels like I get to first pick maybe once every 3 fights today. This is ridiculous. But I also win most of them, so I guess can't complain too hard. Okay. I'm baiting a ban here. But also I don't want to ban Hedgie, I want to ban Noel. Let's go with Commodus. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, I still expect Noel to be high resistance, so... Wait, what? That looks to me like Noel does not, in fact, have high resistance. Good. Good. Let's see. And we have block debuffs, which we might lose instantly to the horse. Oh. Right, my shoe is still here, which means I get to go first. How could I forget that? I guess we are gambling here, or do I fear them first? No, it's fine. The gamble did not in fact work, but we get to... The fuck is that? Okay. Well, not okay, because where the hell is block actives on that horse? Dude. That is not cool. Anyway, let's at least spread the love in the shape of seal, so his Gizmo has a little bit less damage. Now he can revive, but... Now he flips. Now he bonks, he probably will kill Carnage. Yeah, he kills Carnage, and now block actives white. Thank you, Shu. Thank you very much. That was clutch. Let's proc the necrosis once. And now I'm thinking, let's block revive the Gizmo. Can we? We can. Good. Now we can revive. Now we are probably going to be frozen by Noel, which is annoying as fuck. Except not all of us are getting frozen, and we can maybe recover from this. Can I just kill him? I hope I can have Embrace take a turn before Maris takes a turn, and I can. Block. GG. Now, yeah, this was a closer fight than most of today's fights, which is perfectly fine. I didn't get to use the horse though. Annoying. We get a kid again. Is he going to be stalling for time? Or is it just an internet issue on his end? Looks like the internet issue, seeing as it's been a good while. And yeah, okay, we get there. Just in case he's going to be stalling for time, I'm going to pick Galathir first, so the automatic ban that bans the first slot bans Galathir, and we get to play with the horse. Yeah, okay, this dude stalls for time. Not cool. But nothing we can do about it. We'll go with our standard pick. Or maybe communist last. Hey Drew, I have bad news for you. We got to use the new toy like twice in 10 fights. And the current fight is not one where we are likely to meaningfully use the new toy, because it's a 5k kid who stalls for time. Well, maybe he also knows what he's doing. I'm willing to accept that maybe, just maybe, he does. I'm also willing to pick Commodus and choose violence. I'm banning Neve. He bans Galathir. Shu is expected to die. And then the notion is that the rest are fast enough to deal with their team. If Shu does not die, on the other hand, we'll see the new toy. But this far, the new toy slaps when we actually get to use it. It's been almost a year of Chimera. It's my first one, and this far I love it. Okay. Okay, my dude, what the fuck? He stalled for time, he killed my speed lead, and he still leaves the battle? What's going on? Okay. Let's go next. I mean, maybe he was hoping till the last moment that I would leave as a courtesy, that kind of stuff. I don't know. Or maybe that I don't have stone skin on my dudes, which is also a losing gamble most of the time. But bottom line is that we didn't get to use our new toy again. Alright, I don't like Gizmo when he has the last pick, but what could possibly go wrong? Let me delete Freya. Because she has a cleanse. We don't love those. And he removes my speed as opposed to removing Gizmak now. He's probably fucked. And also we can find out whether Marius is faster than Gizmak now. Let's team boost. Yeah, I will need to glyph Gizmak up a little bit, but we get to use a toy. Well, shit. That was... I have no idea what happened here. Where is the mass revive? Where is my team dead on the floor? What the fuck was that? And also we didn't really get to see the effect of Marius because Marius killed everyone. Okay, Gizmak, where do you have glyph space? You have a little bit of glyph space here, and you have a little bit of glyph space here and here. Okay, so the answer is everywhere. Which one I like better? Yeah, this one is solid. This one is solid. Let's drop a bigger one here. +6, good. Now 3-3-1 Gizmak versus 3-2-8 horse. Should be fine. And for anyone who didn't see the new toy yet, here it is. And here's what the stones inside do. I would like a couple more red stones, but well, fair. Horse has TM boost gem. However, it's not like they needed a lot of TM boost, and Gizmek has a TM boost too, if I recall. Well, no, I'm actually full of shit. Gizmek doesn't have TM boost gem. Let's fix that. That was a good one. Thanks, Suka. Let's grab him a TM boost gem because we have one laying around. Now they should be on par. Streamer did stupid shit and wasn't successful. More news at 11. Thanks for noticing that. Okay, we have a strong opponent and we have the first pick. And it's going to be the horse, of course. Let's see how it goes. Nice, and chain. And it steals the Gizmak. Wow. Congrats on Chronocube, Drury. As for who to put it on, there are options. The option that you most probably have is Armand's. And it goes like Armand's shapes someone, stripping the stone skins and whatnot from the rest of the team, hopefully. And then the second turn he removes all the turn meter. And the stolen turn meter makes him take a turn, which he then skips for the Chronocube turn skip. So it's basically free. This shit is nasty. Can recommend. It has a bit of an issue with polymorph, but if you don't eat your own sheep, you are good. That's what I'm doing if or when I pull a Chronocube. My Armand's is basically unused, but this should be good enough. Love the stuns there. Love the stuns. Now, let's strip the fuckers. Carnage can't really do anything to us. Now, there is no need to bomb, but what we want to do is to block actives on Nice. That fucker is annoying. And now we would really like to enfeeble him as well. If we don't enfeeble him, fine. It will happen at some point. But if you can, it will be nice. Okay. Oh, he spread the reflect. That fucker. Okay. It's going to be painful. A little bit. Stun, please. No. Wand of submission. You little shit. Okay, still under block actives. That's your last block actives turn. And I'm sorry to say that you get more block actives. Because I mean like that. Now you're hopefully dead. Yes, you are. GG. This was actually a reasonably tough fight. And we got to see stuns from the Stormcaller. Love this one. Our first meaningful test. Not that it carried the fight, but it was at least useful. Do I pick safe or do I pick aggressive? Okay, let's pick aggressively. What could possibly go wrong here? Surely my opponent does not have a galathir. Yeah, right, he has a nice instead. Gizmek to the win. I don't love Fabian here. I don't love Gorger either, but it should be less of an issue than resetting Marius. Stone skins everywhere. Note feral stone skin build on Empress. That probably means that Empress can't hit worth shit. But we also won't find out. GG. Okay, 5 more wins and we got to use Marius a couple of times and one of them was even an actual fight. That's good. And yeah, I'm still surprised how Marius wipes the floor with weaker teams, even when he lost his ignore defense from the Cat's Gaze that he had previously. Now that's a fellow Supreme Cloud member. Hi there. I mean, it's not like anyone from there watches my vids, but I'm gonna be polite. I'm gonna wipe the floor with them politely. Oh, maybe it will be me who will be wiping the floor with my dead cold body. This +3 galathir looks scary. Not sure I agree with the blessing choice, but any 6-star soul galathir is scary. My dude, what's going on in that head of yours? Where's the swift choice? Right, I want an do I want the Embers actually? No, I don't want the Embers, I want Marie. Is she going to be a bait? Yes, she is going to be a bait. So now the thinking is that he sees Marie, he does not pick Gizmek or Commodus, and I get to pick them instead. This is probably a Gizmek situation. I would also accept Gallows, but my Gallows isn't built for this. He's in some leftover Instinct Stone Skin build that I need to redo for modern stuff. Except my best Stone Skin lethal for defense neuters is obviously on the horse. Oh hey, Marius! Oh, Gallows. Gallows is right here. Gallows is with the wrong blessing, but we have Nell with the right one. I don't love a bunch of red heroes here, so it's definitely going to be a Gizmek. And I'm definitely banning the shit out of Grixia. Now the big question is, who does he ban? Marie? Does he ban Marie? She's on the ship. She puts out block damage for the poisons. Please ban Marie. No, he bans Carnage. Which is fair, but also I'm probably going first now. I'm probably going first, and I'm probably doing something back to a team. Or maybe not, depends on how that Galathir is built. Galathir is the champion I'm scared of the most here. And the right build. And the right build, I'm going to suffer. Load screen, drum roll. Okay. The actual fuck is this? I'm disappointed. GG. But the important part is that we got to use the horse, and the horse was actually important, as in the Stormcaller on the horse was actually important and meaningful and everything. So, a good fight for us. Oh, we get to pick the horse again. Nice. Love this. Okay, he got Marie. Does he also pick the bombs? No, he doesn't, but he rocks a disgustingly powerful Lady Kimi. Well, let's go Gizmo, let's ban Marie, let's be brave. I expect he bans Shu. I also expect that Galathir cuts in. And I'll be very disappointed if Galathir actually goes first. Which, given how today goes, he might. Okay. Okay. So, what do we want here? We want to flip and we want to noiter them. Fabian. And we are actually lucky enough to do just that. Let's inspect the insides of Embers. We can buff, but that would be useless because of block buffs from Kimi. So let's just whack him 3 times. Ooh. An important note, which will be potentially used later. Block buffs prevents the Stormcall buff from landing on Maris as well. So block buffs counters the Stormcaller fully. That is something we need to remember. Doesn't come up often, but something to keep in mind. So thanks for our +4 Lady Kimi opponent for showing us this circumstance. Okay, I have a Gizmo, he bans Shu, and then Galathir is free to cut in, right? Isn't that how it works? Let's ban Fabian, so block debuffs that Galathir puts on stays on. And to my eternal disappointment, my Galathir is faster than the Arbiter. That, sadly, means GG. And also, Maris wiped the floor with them. What's going on? I remember that clan tag. I think they floored us in Siege once, back on T6. Time for revenge. He grabs Marie. Shoe Carnage, is it? Yeah, Shoe Carnage. And then I'll probably still last pick Gizmek. Yeah, I'm picking Gizmek. What could possibly go wrong? Or maybe I pick Ember. You know what? Let's mix it up. I'm picking Embers. I'm picking Embers. I expect him to ban Shoe, but maybe not. Yeah, he bans Shoe. Where? Let's see how fast he is. The answer is not very, but the delicate bit is that okay, apparently my Empress also needs a TM fill stone because my Empress is well over 300. Sheesh. Okay. I don't remember if Nile can cleanse. So I'll be safe and block revive the Alas. He wasted his turn, so it's kind of not very important anymore if Nile can cleanse. Now we can block actives. Maybe not on Fabian, but we'll definitely block actives. Okay, we blocked actives on both. Good. A little bit left. We'll get him next turn. We'll get him next turn for sure. Or maybe he dies of necrosis on his own. I don't want to kill Commodus with a hit from Galathir, so I'll have to stun. This is a useless stun. Kids don't do that at home. And we also learned that yes, Noel can in fact cleanse. Anyway, we block revived his damage dealers and he leaves. GG. Yeah, right. Thanks, Suka. I even used her yesterday in the siege in a Sacred Order post. I still can't remember her skills. But fortunately, that wasn't of any help to our opponent. Also, what we learned in this fight was that Stormcaller stuns can sheep you. And also, Stormcaller stuns are still applied. So Maris was sheeped, but the enemy team was stunned, so he did his job. I'm going to ban Fabian just in general principles. He bans Shu, as expected. He puts Gorgo in the lead because of the ship. But that shouldn't be too important as he doesn't rock any storm skin whatsoever. Well, that's a 6-star ship, so maybe it is important. Let's see how it goes. No, we are not shipped, which means GG. Fortunately for us and unfortunately for him. Oh right, we are not shipped because the ship was already triggered by Gerger on Gizmak's burns. That's where Gizmak's pinpoint stack went. I never noticed that shit in time. Oh well. How are we doing now? It's been an hour. We got 20 fights in. I think it's time to wrap it up. We got like 17 wins in a row, which isn't anything special of season, and we learned something new about our friend Maris and Stormcaller, which is always nice. We'll continue the testing at a later point. In 5 days a new season starts, and I'll probably be going for top 100 again, doing just the 20 fights a day, and we'll definitely get some good Stormcaller usage there. So, until then, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, and see you next time.